Look, I want to be honest with you. I wanted to quit recording these weekly vlogs, and the reason for it is because I just got a completely new idea, and I got a huge opportunity, and I've done my biggest investment in my life. Never in my life have I invested this much money. Never. I have done my biggest investment ever. And if you ask yourself, in what did I invest? In some crypto, some stock? No, I invested in myself, because I believe that at this beginning stage where I'm not making at least a couple tens of thousands of dollars per month, I should be investing just in myself. And that is the best investment. To learn more, to be guided by the best mentors, best coaches, to have all the best tools out there. It's just investing in myself. I believe that that is the best investment I can make right now. And so I invested 90% of my money, 90% of my money into one thing. And honestly, I became obsessed with it. I became completely obsessed with this, because for the last 2 days, I've not been stopping. I have been back to the point where I was at 4 years ago when I first started with my online businesses. I am not stopping. I'm just working around 12 hours per day, just constantly working, trying to make things work, learning about it. I finished one course that is in the duration of 5 hours. I finished it in one day, like that, because I wanted badly. I started implementing things, I started working with things, and I cannot share what this is. I cannot share in what exactly did I invest in, but just believe that this is something where I just want to commit 100%. I want to commit totally to this. And the reason why I want to commit to this so much is because I had an idea when I started my 30-day journaling challenge. Whilst I was journaling, I had an idea where I would love to challenge myself as soon as possible for a 90-day challenge of me trying to make the most amount of money I've ever made in my life. I wanted to create a challenge for myself where in 90 days I will make the most amount of money I ever made. Just try so fucking hard. And now I got the opportunity to start with something new, to start with a different business model, which honestly to me it looks like it has a lot more potential than my current business model, which is SMMA. The current business model that I have is social media marketing agency. Although I don't want to call it agency, I just call it's my team, my advertising team. But yeah, it's known for being an SMMA. So yeah, it's a social media marketing agency, what I'm running currently, and what I have been running for the last 3 years, I believe. And so yeah, currently I took a huge risk. Not only investing 90% of my money, but also I took a huge risk into lowering the amount of clients that I have and just focusing on a couple of clients just to have enough money to support my life, to have food on the table. And I'm gonna work for them 100%. I'm gonna be a professional and just give my best service to them because they are paying for it, of course. But I am going to focus every single other hour of my life. I'm gonna be focusing on this new business model, which I cannot tell you much about for now, because yeah, it's just a start. But I have to be honest, I wanted to stop recording for YouTube. Again, I wanted to stop because I'm just so obsessed with this and I just want to fully focus on this. And I'm thinking that I couldn't be bothered to edit some videos, to record videos. And honestly, yeah, I would love to just quit it and totally focus on this, but in the long term that would destroy me. And I'm grateful that I had my brother, my right hand man, by my side. and that I recorded a voice note to him telling him that I just couldn't be bothered to edit a weekly vlog, the last weekly vlog, and record this weekly vlog, and I just want to 100% focus on this new thing. And he told me, brother, what the fuck are you talking about? Last week you told me that YouTube is your passion and that you love it so much, and now you're saying you want to quit it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I realized, yeah, shit, he's right. He's completely right. And so I cannot quit YouTube, because in the long term that is something that I want to do. That is something that I want to do so much, and I cannot wait until I just start with another business and then feel comfortable again uploading to YouTube. No, I cannot wait. I cannot, because as soon as I stop, we all know I'm just gonna stop and not come back for a long time. So yeah, that's it. So like I said, I'm starting with a completely new business out, and I'm going to work like I have been working when I firstly started with all of my online businesses. And trust me, that was me working 12 hours a day minimum, even more than I'm gonna be working right now. Because you see, I want to be smart with this. I don't want to ruin my social life. I don't want to ruin my health. I don't want to ruin anything. But I just want to be as smart as possible and go into this safely and make sure that in the long term this pays off, and not me just fully committing to this and then quitting after a few days because I cannot deal with the stress anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on updating you with how it goes, but for now this is all I can share with you. And I know it sucks, I've not recorded videos in a long time, and now I'm coming in with this. But yeah, better coming in with something than me quitting YouTube like I wanted to do a couple of minutes ago. So yeah, that's me. Today is the last day of this week, of this weekly vlog, and I wanted to pick up this camera not for a specific reason. I just wanted to talk. I just felt like picking up the camera and just talking whatever is on my mind. But honestly, right now, what it is on my mind, I would love to give you an update of my life. So like I said, I'm starting, I believe I said it in the previous clip, that I'm starting something completely new, a complete new business model, which has a lot of potential for me, and I invested 90% of my money into this. So I'm going all in, you know, but I want to say that right now I feel the same as I felt fucking 4 years ago when I first started with my whole self-improvement journey, and when I first started reading all these books, especially this one. This was the first book that I ever read, which is Rich Dad Poor Dad. You've probably heard about it, and ever since I read that book, I just started reading more and more books. I have another book here. I have a book, let me just show it to you, that I read before bed. Tony Robbins, Money Master the Game. Just, I need to focus a lot on money, and like I said in the previous vlog, I am entering the money making season. I want to make as much money as possible, because I figured that I worked on every part of my life and improved every part of my life so good, but just one part of my life was stuck, and that was my money. I am making a decent amount of money to live a comfortable lifestyle, but it's not the amount of money where you can go and fucking travel every single month and go and buy gifts for your family members every single week. It's not like that. It's not that easy to use this money that I have right now to support the lifestyle that I want, because you see, I want to travel a lot. My best friend, my best mate is living in England, and the last time I saw him was in December last year, when he came to my country. But the last time when I was in his country, it was a lot of months ago.
probably more than half a year ago. And yeah, I just want to travel a lot because you see, my mother also lives in another country. My best friend lives all the way in England, and also my sister lives in another city inside of my country, which is 2.5 hours away. My grandparents live in another city, which is 3 hours away. So I want to travel a lot, and it's not because I just want to, yeah, just hang out and go on a vacation and just enjoy. No, I want to go and see my family, but also, yeah, I would love to travel and see the world. But another thing is, I love to buy gifts, and I love to make surprises for my family members, and that's what I get fulfilled with. Just go and buy a gift or take someone out somewhere. That's what fulfills me a lot, and I cannot be doing that with the amount of money that I'm making right now. I mean, I can, but you know, it's a lot better to get someone a Ferrari than to get them a Fiat car, you know. It's just that. And all I want to say is, I feel right now like I felt 4 years ago when I firstly started with all of this. I feel so dedicated because about 2 days ago, I was just working. I woke up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Started working on my PC at 5 because my morning routine is like an hour long because I love to prepare for the day, and then I make smarter decisions, and I'm so much more prepared than if I just wake up and jump straight to my computer. There is a difference. For me, an hour long morning routine is mandatory. But what I want to say, 2 days ago, I woke up at 4 a.m., started to work on my PC, and I was working from 5 a.m. till 4:30. Then I went to a park because it was so sunny, and I took my shirt off, I took my shoes off, and I was working in the park with my laptop for about an hour, and then my laptop died on me. The battery was just completely dead, and then I decided to just take a walk in the park, bare feet, no shirt, and just enjoy and soak up the sun. And then it hit me. I realized I'm really that type of a guy. I'm that guy who works from 5 a.m. till 5 p.m. and then he takes a break. After 10 hours, he takes a break, and his break is walking bare feet and soaking up the sun. Isn't that something just so beautiful? At least for me, I know that me 2 months ago, myself 2 months ago, would look at this, what I'm doing right now, and he would be so fucking horny. He would love to live that life. He would love to be that type of guy. But yeah, right now I am that type of guy, and I'm so proud of myself for that. And yeah, that's all I want to say with this week. And for now, what I know is just I'm just gonna commit to this and work as much as possible. I'm smashing out 12 plus hours a day of work on average. These last 4 days, I'm just smashing out 12 plus work hours, 12 plus hours of working, which is just incredible. Even when I eat food, whilst I'm making my food, I'm listening to educational content, which will help me to make more money. Basically, I'm learning how to make more money in this field where I'm jumping into. And then whilst I'm eating my food, I'm watching like coaching calls, or I'm learning from other videos on just how to make more money in this field. And everything that I'm watching is just paid content. So, you know, it's not like some YouTube guru stuff that probably won't help me. No, it's paid content where you know you're gonna get what you paid for. So basically, I'm not taking any rest apart from taking a walk and just relaxing, because you cannot be working 12 hours without stopping and just taking a walk. I mean, as I'm saying you can't, but I've done it probably 2 times already during the last 4 days. But it's not healthy. That's the thing. It's not healthy to do something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to work as much as possible. Tomorrow, I'm going with my girl and her sister. We're gonna go hike a mountain. I just cannot wait. I love that. I love hiking mountains. Yesterday I was hiking a mountain for it took us, my sister and I, it took us 4 hours to hike the mountain. It was very beautiful. And tomorrow I'm going again to hike the mountain. But tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, do my work as much as possible, and then I'm just gonna relax, throw my phone far away, and just let my mind get off of the money making season and just get into the relaxing season, because the next day and the next 7 days after that are just gonna be hard work. And then again, next weekend I'm gonna see my girl. And that's the way and the dynamic I love to go after right now. Just working as much as possible and then taking a rest day because it is needed. That's what I figured. Working every single day will make you socially autistic, but also the improvement of your business is just gonna go down after some time. At least that's what I've experienced with the last 4 years of me being in this pace. And yeah, 4 years is a lot. It's not just something tiny, but yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Today is another sunny day, as you can see. I just love the sun. I love the sun. And maybe today, again, I'm gonna go to the park and just work. That's just so beautiful.